looking to move to Canada permanently, but you don't want to compete in big cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and rest of them. What if I tell you that there is a special immigration program or there is a special immigration stream that lets you settle in small welcoming communities with a valid job offer? This is a pathway that would definitely give you permanent residency. My beautiful family, welcome back to another interesting and educative video. If you're new here or this is your very first time you're seeing my face, hi, how are you doing? My name is Wendy, and in this channel I make educative content on how you can move into Canada, settle seamlessly through different routes: provincial nominee program, express entry, work permit, study route, visiting, and so many other routes that you can move into this country. If this sounds really interesting, or this is the type of video you have been searching for, then consider yourself you are absolutely in the right channel. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Remember, this is absolutely free. You are not paying anything. Just click on the subscribe button, and while at it, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss on any of the juicy information that I do bring up here. For my returning and old viewers, thank you so much for watching and clicking on today's video. I really do appreciate you all. Having said that, let's dive right into the video. So family, like I said, this video is packed with a lot of educational things that will help you with your family to move into Canada. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about this rural community immigration pilot program that recently opened up, which I know a lot of you have been looking forward to it. And again, we are going to be looking at what it means, who is eligible to apply for this stream. All right. And I will also share the participating communities so you can look out for them. And I will also discuss the eligibility occupations, like what occupation will you be in that will guarantee or that will enable you to apply for this stream. Then I will also give you the step-by-step application process, right? So you see, there is a reason why this video is coming at this point. I know some people might have seen this video, some haven't. But I assure you that I will give you step-by-step application process. All right. So stay till the end of this video. You don't want to miss any bit of the information I'm going to be sharing today. So what you would do for me is to get your pen and your paper. Make sure you are noting down some important, vital information that I'm going to be sharing today. Then when we are done with that, I will give you tips to increase your chances of succeeding for this process. Okay. So all these are going to be like a bonus mark, which you're going to see towards the ending of this video. All right. So what is RCIP, which is Rural Community Immigration Pilot? The Rural Community Immigration Pilot is simply a pilot to permanent residents designed to attract skilled foreign workers to smaller communities in Canada. It helps to fill labor shortage outside big cities. You know, there are so many big cities, but these smaller cities are looking for professionals who can come in and fill up this labor shortage, while giving immigrants the chance to settle permanently with a job offer and a community to support them. So, who is eligible for this stream? You will be eligible if you have a valid job offer from a designated employer. You will have at least 1 year of work experience in the past 3 years. You will meet the language requirements based on the job title level, which I'm also going to be discussing in this video. You also possesses the required education, that is either from Canada or via an ECA if you studied abroad, meaning if you are not in Canada and you studied outside of Canada, then you can also go ahead and apply. You have a sufficient settlement funds, of course, for yourself and your family. Remember, you can move in with your family. If you already have a family, you can move in with your family. If you're single, you can as well move in alone. If you graduated from a public post-secondary institution in community, in the community, you might be exempted from the work experience requirement. That is a bonus tip. So what it means is, in any of these communities that I mentioned, if you graduated as a post-secondary institution from there, then you don't need a work permit, work experience. Now, what are the work experience and educational details or information that you would be getting for you to apply for this program? Your work experience must match the NOC tile level of your job offer and include core duties listed under that occupation. Now, I'm going to tell you what are the ties, which you already know, from 0 to 5, which are the ties, right? If your work experience falls under tie 0, 1, 2, or 3, or it falls under 1, 2, 3, or 4, then you are also eligible. If you studied outside of Canada, your ECA must be less than 5 years old and confirm equivalence to a Canadian diploma or degree. Very important. Now, let's look at the participating communities. You know, I mentioned that there are 14 participating communities who are designated for this particular stream. So some provinces that are participating in this stream are Nova Scotia, Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, British Columbia. And when you talk about Ontario, we have North Bay, Sudbury, we have Temis, we have Sault Santa Maria, we have Thunder Bay. So under Manitoba, we have Stenbridge, we have Altona, we have Brandon. Then in Saskatchewan, we have Moose Jaw. Alberta, there is Clare-Shoreham. Then British Columbia, we have West Cotain, North Kokangay, and Peace Lake. All these, you're going to see them in the description of this video, so you might want to also check them out. And each communities select occupation based on their local needs. Now, we are going to be looking at in-demand occupation. What are the occupation? Because I know a lot of you will be asking, who is going to be, what occupations are these communities need? What do they need? Now, we are going to be looking at them. Let's take a look at Brandon, Manitoba as an example. Here are some eligible occupations and their minimum language requirement. That is their CLB, okay? Now, for registered nurses, you will have CLB 6. Early childhood educators, you will have CLB 5, that is the minimum. Mechanical engineers, you will have CLB 6. Welders and plumbers, you will have CLB 5. Truck and bus mechanics, you will have CLB 5. That is the minimum. That doesn't mean that is the benchmark, right? I always advise that if you want to go in things like this, don't focus on the minimum, right? The minimum CLB. Try and aim higher, because they will definitely select those that has a higher score before they will come to those with minimal language requirements. Then the next one is construction helpers. Construction helpers, their CLB is only 4, which I see here. It's not that a lot, right? Every participating community is released its own list, okay? So make sure to check their website for the latest update. I will try to put in their website in the description of this video, okay? Let's see how you can apply for this particular stream, okay? Now is a step-by-step guide. You have to get a job offer, like I mentioned, from any of these designated communities. You have to visit their website of participating communities to find job listing from designated employers. Now, one thing I will do is that in subsequent videos, I'm going to show you how you can get these jobs from these designated employers, okay? I will give you step-by-step guide on how you can go about it. Then the next step that you need to do is community recommendation. Your employer will submit your application to the community. They will, if approved, you will get a community recommendation. Third step is for you to apply for your permanent residence. You will use the IRCC website PR portal to submit your application. Then the fourth step is for you to prepare and pay for your documents and pay for your application. You will gather all the required documents, complete the forms and pay for your PR fee, which will be around 1,005 plus. Okay, and then you submit. Everything has to be online. There is no paperwork, so you have to do everything on IRCC online PR portal. Let me mention that while you are trying to complete all your form or maybe your application, please pay attention to make sure that you complete the forms correctly, because if you have any incomplete applications, they are going to reject it. Okay, which is going to be a long thing for you. Now you see that this is absolutely a good pathway for you to move into Canada. Don't be looking at it that is called Rural Community Pilot Program. Remember, there is nowhere in Canada that you will stay that is going to be so much bad. And the good part of it is that you might decide to move away from there within some years. Okay. Another thing is that you need to make that decision today that you want to move into Canada and you want to settle in this community, because once you move into this community, you are expected to settle and work in that community. Okay, so guys, you have heard it all. The Rural Community Immigration Pilot is an amazing opportunity if you are a skilled worker ready to live and thrive in Canada's rural community. This is absolutely a great opportunity. Wishing you guys all the very best. And on this note, I'm going to be ending this video right here. And if you have watched till this very moment, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I hope this is amazingly good. It has really helped you to see that there are opportunities out there that you can actually tap from. Okay, and don't forget, if you haven't joined my beautiful family, like, what are you still waiting for? Don't forget, this is absolutely free. You are not making any payment, and all you need to do is just to click on the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any of the fantastic and incredible videos I do put out there. Don't forget to like this video, drop your comment in the comment box below, and as well, remember to share this video with anyone and anybody you know that will benefit from today's video. Do well to share this good news with them. And as well, I want to wish you the very best throughout this week and beyond. Stay blessed, stay safe until I come your way next time. Bye.